Welcome back to City Skylines 2 with me, Biffa, and New Brewburgh has been growing amazingly. We passed, I believe it was 98,000 population in the last episode, and we're going to move from all the high density shops and tall buildings and all the traffic and all the smoke and the smog, and we're going to spread out a little bit further across the city. Now we've got a few bridges that are connecting the old original part of the city to this new area that we've been building, but we're now going to spread out over to this lovely farmland over here. The farmer has just cashed in. He is now raking in the millions, selling this land off to the builders of New Brewburgh, who are ready to jump in and put in some new homes for our citizens. I think we're going to pass 100,000 population today, if not more. I'm looking forward to it. Let's dive in. And just before we do that, a word from our sponsor, Instant Gaming. If you like saving money on games, Instant Gaming have fantastic deals on right now. Please use my affiliate link, you can see it on screen and it's in the pinned comment below. This link can be used for Steam, PlayStation or Xbox games too, with amazing deals. Trending this month is Workers and Resources Soviet Republic, a very detailed city builder along with the new DLC Biomes. And you can make your riches while building the city of your dreams in Republic of Pirates. Thank you for your support of my channel, enjoy the gaming deals, and let's get back to the video. And here we are overlooking this beautiful piece of farmland. And we can see we have this road here, which is going to be the border of our build today as we cross over the river. And I'd like to work out where we're going to put some bridges and connections and maybe some access to the highway as well for what is probably going to be a reasonable size of population in this area. So taking a top-down view, we have this stub of a road over here that we built that connects to the loop that goes around this area, so we could connect that up. I think that's just a small two-way road, so that could come into here. The highway is right here, and if we added another connection, I think this would be the spot, so it's far enough away from the other one off screen. This is the main road that cuts right through the middle here, so I'm definitely going to bring a bridge over there, and we'll probably connect that up to this road, and then it might even go further out this way across back over the other river over here as well. And then this road continues on. We might have another road connection here. This road connects to this road. That's another big mini highway, I would say, that goes through the center there. So with those connections, that should be enough to get our population in. So let's get stuck into that. So first of all, we're going to have to purchase up some squares for what we've got here. So I'm thinking definitely those two, definitely that one and that one. So we're concentrating on this side of this road for now. So let's purchase those. Cost, tile upkeep, we can afford that, that's fine. And I think that should give us enough access for what we need to do. We might take another one down here when we put that highway connection in. I don't think we need to take that one, just trying to limit. Let's just have a look at this road. Yeah, so I mean, I don't know whether I want to upgrade that to a highway, but that goes all the way out and connects up to this road here, which then goes out the map and back into the city. So yeah, maybe some future building could happen up there, but I think that should be enough to go on with for now. And then the road connections, let's just have a look with some bridges. So we've just got a 2-lane road that comes across here. Everything's looking lovely, isn't it? It's autumn. And I do love the colours of autumn. I think it's looking very nice. So let's just have a look at the height of the road and make sure we can get this bridge in. Let's lower that down to 50. So that height there to over there. Yep, give ourselves a little platform. We're going to picker this road. There we go. And I think we'll just bring that straight across 90 degrees. Perfect. What has that put in either side? Oh, it's pickered the side pieces as well, which I didn't actually think it was going to do, but we could take those out. Oh, the options have been removed, haven't they, from the Anarchy mod and also from the mod that added these in, which is slightly annoying because they were working okay for me. But there we go. What we'll do is we'll pick this road and we'll do that. And that is still doing it as well. Oh, game. I want you to be a bridge. Actually, I think it is a bridge. No, still not a bridge. Yikes. Okay, well, that's going to be interesting. I mean, we could upgrade it to this bridge, if it lets me do that. It will do, because I'm going to anarchy it in. If I line that up like that and anarchy it in, is that going? Yeah, we don't want to block the water going through. I know that that's a wooden bridge. It's a little bit thinner, But basically, it's just like taking away the paths, isn't it, on the side? So maybe we could go with that. I also feel like I need to line all of this up a bit. So we're going to get the Move It mod. And we're going to grab that, and we're going to Control H all of that to that size. There we go. Excellent. That looks a lot better. So that can come in, and that could literally just go straight across. Let's get that on straight mode and connect into that. What is the lie of the land like, actually, now that we're doing that? That is a bit of a hill, isn't it, that's going up there? So maybe instead of doing that, we can follow the way the land goes. That would be better. So we can sort of bring that round here, and we could cut across here. That's not as steep, is it? And then straight into there, like so. How's that one looking? Yeah, it's okay. Little meander there. Bit of a bump at the top. Lots of shiny stuff going on. I am going to adjust. Oh man, that is very shiny. Yeah, it sort of dips down and goes up again here, doesn't it? So I think what I'm going to do is Move It mod this one here. Can I do the manipulation of these little teeny tiny bits? I can. And we'll lift that one up. That seems to me. There we go. That was the wrong key altogether. That was the home key, which brings up that menu, which we don't want. Back to the Move It key. Move It mod. There we go. And I think other than the trees on the road, that's going to look a little bit better. We can maybe just lower it down here a bit as well. Okay, that is looking good. Then we're definitely going to pop in here an asymmetric road just on that section for people coming out. And then we do have a traffic light here, and I'm just wondering whether I mean, this is technically a little highway road coming through here. The speed is going to be a lot quicker. I'd like to have a highway version of this road with an extra lane. Oh, we do have a 3-lane asymmetric highway. There we go. So we could basically add that there, and we could add that there, like so. Yep. And if we look from the direction where we can actually see what the road markings are. Yeah, there we go. So we get the dedicated lanes going in and out, and dedicated lanes for there as well. Yeah, excellent. Okay, we'll go with that one there. And then we've got, and I'm not going to connect to this one because this is the bus only lane going through there, but this one here, I do want to connect to on the other side, and we're possibly going to struggle a bit here because of the height. I think what I'm going to do is just move this away a tiny bit, and that one there, just to give us a bit of space. So let's do the same again. We're going to grab that height there. Actually, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. Okay. I'm not going to grab that one with the Picker mods because it's going to grab with all the side pieces in. By the way, you can probably hear it in my voice. Yes, I'm still full of cold. But we're getting there, There we go, that's what I want. And then before we go any further, I'm going to Move It mod all of that. It always has that little dip in, doesn't it? And it always puts all the trees back on the road. Let me remove those. Who wants trees on road? Not me. Could have done it on camera. It was literally just that one piece in there, and that's all nicely lined up. Brilliant. So that is that route through. This might get super busy. We'll see how it goes. That's fine. And then the other connection was this little stub that we've got here. So it sort of connects into this road. Is this like a highway road? It is. And I could just sort of connect that back up to the highway over there as well. Yeah, let's see what we can do. I'm going to have to sort of get rid of some of this again. And where are we going to have it go through? Yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave that on, and I'm just going to anarchy it over the top. So let's pick a pick of that. And there's a reason for that, which we'll get to in a minute. That's going to be, yeah, it's a bit of a bend in there, but that's okay. And then, oh, let's just have a look at the terrain. I mean, to be honest, that's perfectly fine. So we can just go straight across there to there, and then we'll just turn that last bit in to get a more or less right angle on there. Excellent. And then we can upgrade all 3 of these. There we go, and we'll definitely get dedicated lanes on each one. It doesn't look like it. Yeah, it sort of has to do that slightly wider looking weird thing. Could we turn off the snapping? You could line it up like that. See, ideally, the straight through on the top is lined up, but then it means this bottom one's all weird. So maybe it could just go like that. What we could do again is manipulate. So if we get the Move It mod, and it lets me have that. It's like I'm trying to click it, but you're not letting me. There we go. Excellent. So we can actually make this look like how we want it a little bit better. So this carries on, and that is an extra, well, actually, no, that's not the extra lane, is it? We don't want, if you're going along there, that's what we want. We want the main road going through to continue like that. There we go. And then you pull over to here for the extra lane, and this one carries on and it sort of swoops around a bit, so that's okay. So then we could do the same down here as well. I mean, it's barely like a little wiggle to change it. There we go. So that one carries on, and then you pull off here for that, and then they go both ways. Yeah, that's good. That one down here probably could do with a little tinker as well. Yeah, we're still getting a bit of a sweep in this one, but it is going from 3 lanes, 1, 2, 3, down to 2. So you're going to get a little bit of that anyway. And then just one over here. I think that'll be fine, won't it? Yep. Excellent. Right. Very good. Very good. So now we've got the bridge. We've got that connection. We've got this connection. So for over here, that should be enough. And then what I was thinking of doing was using these fields as an outline for the other roads that we're going to put in, and then just sort of see how they all connected up. So we'll go for a standard 2-lane road. And I'm also going to do a quick autosave because I've realised my autosave is probably off. 1 second. It was. So we'll have a sip of tea for that autosave. I'll turn it off when I'm doing like the cinematic intros at the beginning. So let's draw some of these roads in and just sort of see what it looks like. Again, I'm going to just anarchy them over the top, and then we'll sort that out and play with it again afterwards and see how we get on. Okay, that's smoothed out some of the corners, and we've got this sort of outer road here that runs along the highway, and we've got a lot of extra roads added into here as well. And then I want to sort of make the blocks a little bit smaller in some places because we've got, let's grab one of these, like a lot of open empty space in here. So I'm thinking if we can sort of bring like a road off of there, and then let's think, just sort of bring that round like so. Like that. So now we're going to have double the amount of houses in there. And I might just do a similar thing with a couple of these. Ah, there we go. We're back. Fortunately, there was a recent auto save. And of course, now we don't have the mod where we can add and remove the sides to the road easily. We have to dig this down a little bit further to get it to be a bridge piece. And I've also put in some road connections. So off of this sort of mini highway road, we might actually just slow this down as it gets up here. So we'll take the normal 2-lane road. And is all of this normal 2-lane road? I thought this was a faster highway road. Maybe it isn't. Am I blind? It isn't. No, that's fine. That's okay. So that connects through there. Yeah, this is the highway road up here. So you can get in and out of this side. It connects over here as well to this main road going through. And this one connects over here and over here. So basically, they've all got lots of connections inside and out, which is good. Let's take a look at, I really want to widen this river a little bit through here because the water sort of stops and starts. And I want to make it more of a obvious sort of thing. So if we right click there and go from here just a little bit wider like that, I don't mind it coming up to the road because then we won't just have any houses there, so that's fine. And we'll just sort of smooth it out a little bit. That looks a little bit nicer to me. We'll leave that bit there. Yeah, it looks good. So we've got the bridges for driving over. I'm thinking also as well of adding a few bridges for walking because we've got like these connections here. So if we took, let's take a look like this and added in maybe this one here. Yeah, I like that. So we could maybe go from there to there and get one little span in like so. Excellent. Then we can connect these up. In fact, that could just go straight into the middle like so. That could just go, okay, let's turn off the snapping options, straight there. So they can walk across, they can get access to the trams there. You can drive over that way. I'm thinking of another one here, because then we're down into the bus road and they could walk down and catch the buses. Are there any bus stops along here at all? Let's just have a look in this view. There isn't. Oh, there is right there. Yeah, okay, so that'll be another place to add one. There we go, and I think we're going to add, we're going to add some crossings through here as well. Yeah, that will do, round to there. And after we've built some houses, we'll probably add some more in as we go. Yeah, so we've got a crossing there, and then here we've got the road bridge, and I was thinking another one over here, because I'm pretty sure we've got some tram stops around here somewhere there. Actually, yeah, here would be the perfect spot. There we go. And we can even add that through to there for anybody who lives in the middle there. Very good. And we're probably going to do that with all of these little side rows that are coming out as well. Yeah, I think that'll be okay. Plenty of access in and out and around. Cool. Right, so let's have a look at services then for this area. So starting with the schools, I would like to go for the normal size schools that we've got. Small, so elementary school. I mean, I would definitely say we're going to end up needing more than one of these in an area like this. Maybe one down there and one up here as well. And this little section in here I quite like. I mean, it is sort of facing the highway road outside, but with a bit of decorating. I mean, they're only just speeding up to leave this area, so with a bit of decorating we could protect that from the noise over there, and then all the way over this side, let's have a look. What about this little arm coming off up here? That could be quite good. I've got anarchy on. Yeah, let's just turn that off. Let me pop that in there. Yeah, that'll do. That'll be very nice. We'll come back and detail these in a bit. And then the high school, small high school is pretty... we might need to go for the small high school. What does that look like? Yeah, small high school, 400, 800. I mean, I reckon we could get away with one of these in here somewhere. It's not going to fit there. It's pretty big, isn't it? I mean, we could just delete that little road and have it in the middle there. Or we could delete this. Would it fit in there? Okay, I know I've just put that path in there, but let's just see if... I mean, it will snap to that. But I think if we maneuver things around a bit, I'll turn off the snapping. Turn off the snapping. Off. There we go. Excellent. So we could back that up to there and sort of make use of all this space. Come on. There. That's what we're going to do. And then we'll decorate this so it's a lot nicer as well. Let's grab one of these. I'm going to draw. I think this is going to have to go all the way across there for all the parking. Yeah. And then we'll bring this out. It's like an entrance into there. Yeah, okay. So for schools, we'll go with that and see how that helps. College we don't have here. We'll come back to maybe that. Firehouse, one in here is going to be absolutely adequate. I don't know, I like those little trees there. I want this sort of off of the main road here. Oh, snap in. There we go. Off the main road, but can get onto the main road very quickly. Got access around the back, around the front, around everywhere. Yeah. Small police station, actually, I think. If I could pop one right opposite, that'll be fantastic. That'll be good. They were happy with that. Excellent. And then parks and things like that, we might just come back to. I'm just thinking. Yeah, I'm going to come back to that because what I want to do is now look and think where would be some good spots for commercial that would give access to people without too much walking. So let's maybe pick a couple of spots sort of around the back in between off the main road here, which I don't mind. And I'm wondering whether to mix things up and go for EU stuff in here, or no, let's stick to the North American. Low density, yeah, I want to turn that one off. Yeah, North American. We'll get some of this in all along here, around the police station on the other side as well, all the way up here by the school. Yeah, both sides of that road. That's going to be commercial. So that's walkable-ish to everybody in this sort of area. Over here, we've got this road that sort of cuts through. So we're going to take some of that as well. And then we'll do a spot. See, we're running out of commercial need. I want to keep this little bit in the middle. I was thinking like a couple of just sort of corner shops, something like that. And then maybe over here where this little cut through road is, just maybe a few, yeah, not that big because it's going to affect the river, isn't it? Let's just do like that. Yeah, we'll go with that instead of, oh, I love the way that everything's looking in the fall. Oh man, that's bright sun. Look at that. Oh, looking very nice, very nice. And then the rest of it would definitely be, do we want any offices around here? Maybe a spattering, just a few here and there, maybe on some of these sort of cut through rows that we've got. Nothing too large. And then maybe right at the entrance over here, we'll just sort of pop a few in there. This bit I all want to be residential houses. We could have a couple here by the school, just sort of maybe like that. Maybe another one down here. Yep. And then what about over this way? We've got a bit of commercial there, so maybe just a couple of offices. Okay, that's the size that's going to be. And then this is all going to be houses over there. Yeah, I think that'll be good. And in this section here, I did want this all to be row houses, all of this. So we might just go, whoops, I'm going to do that 4 wide. So that means I just need to delete some of these. Yeah, 4 wide all the way along. And then we need to take off some of that, which I can't do now because the mod that added the thing that you could add the stuff to the road's been taken out, and the fact that Anarchy was doing it, but we don't have it anymore. If I do that, no, it's not going to let me. So now I'm going to have to go through and do it with paths. Darn it. But basically what I want to do is cut that off there so we can have as much as possible along here. Okay, that little spot there is filling out nicely. And then around here, I would like just the normal low density houses, but sort of, I mean, to be honest with you, any of these sizes that are going to grow in just could be fine. I'm going to go around this central little ring first and fill all of that in and see what we get. There we go. They can back up against the shops. That's fine. And then we'll do, let's have a look. Any of these little ones that are going down like that. This one here. There we go. Excellent. This ring. There we go. So I'm basically sort of keeping off the main roads, but we will go back and add something to those. I'm not entirely sure what yet. No, not that one. We'll do that one. Yeah. I'm thinking some of these by the school, but yeah, these ones here, these are sort of internal, so that's okay. And actually these are all internal as well, not on a main road, so we'll get those. These ones here, how are we doing? Oh, that's it. We've completely lost our need for low density housing. That's fine. We'll add some more in. Not these ones. No, not there. We'll do something else there by the school. That's sort of off a main road. This is going to be the school. This bit here we'll probably do as well. We're not right at the moment. And now we're getting all the traffic of everybody moving into this area down here, which to be honest was to be expected. And people won't respect the traffic lights. That really doesn't help. Although you're coming in here to this petrol station. Yeah. That's fine. Let's see how these schools are doing. Already maxed out. Well, there we go. Let's add an extension wing. Very good. What about the other one over here? Already maxed out. Let's add the extension wing. What about the high school? Yeah, they haven't gone through the school system yet, have they? So, yep, we won't have that yet. Playground. Yeah, we'll pop a playground in. Because that gives us a nice bonus, doesn't it? Well-being and outdoor recreation. Very nice, very nice. This one down here, we should be able to fit one in there. Yeah, very good. High school, we're not going to fit anything in, so that's fine. Let's let that grow. Oh, we've got this internal sort of ring here. Now we've got a lot of need back as well. Yeah, so we're going to fill in this one. I'll leave that. Yeah, we'll take that. We'll take that. I'll leave the front. So I don't want to put any here along the river. Don't want to put any along the main road. Oh yeah, this ring here. How are we doing? It's coming back up again. I think I was going to fill it all in, to be honest. I think as more people move in, we're just going to get more demand and it's just going to keep on going. This bit over here, actually, I'm going to delete that one and that one. And I'll tell you why. You're going to go. No, you're going to go. You're going to go. You're going to go. How far did I remove that? No. Oh, yeah. Right click, delete. Yeah. And in here, we're going to fill up some of this other demand we've got for the medium density with this medium density housing. In fact, I'm just going to plop that in. So this is nearer the Lauder Road. So we're going to pop some of those in there. I'm just thinking where else might be a good spot for that. I mean, this is lovely river views along here. This piece is turning out nice. Maybe just sort of here. Yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to grab a road and we're going to bring that like this. Have a turn that way, and then we're going to have a slightly angled turn that way. Yeah, that'll be good. And then we'll do the same thing again. We'll fill that in. Let's remove some of this zoning from here to give us a better chance of what we're trying to do. And from there. Excellent. And from there, and from there, and from here. Oh, don't we all just love doing that? Sarcasm, sarcasm. There we go. And we'll do that. When we get some more demand, that will fill in nicely. Right. Oh, I'm liking the look of this. I'm liking the look of this. Let's just let all of this grow in a little bit, and then we can look at adding some parks and stuff. So we're going to start getting this sort of problem where there's loads of people moving in, which, I mean, what I'm going to do is I'm not going to mess with these too much, but we are going to do split phasing, exclusive pedestrian phase. There's a lot of people walking and we've got the tram. So let's do that. This connection over here is okay. That's just moving. Oh, no, let's go this way. This is the one I'm looking for. So we're going to do the same there. And also I want to just change... Did I do that? Yes, I did. Oh, and exclusive. I knew there was something I was missing. And then we're going to grab this a symmetric road into there, and that one's already done. I might just do that into there on each side. Oh, that didn't let me do it, did it? Let's try that again. There we go. I thought I had anarchy on. I didn't. So we're going to go into there, and into there. And then we might monkey with that a little bit. That's okay. And that's about it for connections and stuff, isn't it? That should be all right. This will probably go down quite quickly. I'll tell you where the traffic is. It's up here, isn't it? Because we've got this junction with lights. Because that's then cutting through to this big section over here. Or they've got to come through there. So this is, yeah, this is the main route through. So we could add some turning lanes onto here. Just come out of that menu. Let's have a look. 5-lane asymmetric. So that gives you a dedicated lane in, and now so does that. And then this will give you a dedicated lane coming out, although it doesn't, but you know what I mean, it should do. This is okay, that's okay. Coming down to here, that's okay. Let's just have a quick look. I mean, this is all right. I might just leave it as it is and not complain about that. Yeah, the traffic's gone down already. Look at that, very good. Loads of taxis, people coming in. This one's gone down already. Fantastic. How's this one going? This one's okay. A little bit, do you know what? This is all just sort of small roads coming onto each other here. We are going to pop in a nice little roundabout. Well, that's wood as disaster, isn't it? Oh, we've got like all sorts of extra little roads there. Let's maybe do that. Let's pick a this one. And then we can connect onto this, if we turn off that, and just go straight into there. Okay, let's turn off snapping. You can do it. There we go. Excellent. That'll do. That'll do. That'll look nicely. I know we're slowing everybody down with that little bridge, but that's okay. Cool beat. Okay, so we're going to let all this grow in. Oh, I'm liking the way it's looking. And then we can go back and add parks and things. This is looking nice. We've got like a bit of a level problem up there. And then we might start adding in some trees and stuff as well. Oh, our big tall buildings have grown in. Excellent. Looking good. We've got this section over here which is free. So how about we utilise that? There's nothing else in there. No, it's right by the school. So let's have a look at some parks and things. About from the large sporting parks, we add the community pool. And I think that might be a good idea. I'm going to pick of this road here and just give it its own little area so we can add some parking in as well. I think that should be okay. And then we'll squeeze that on now. I'm just going to turn off anarchy so I don't mess anything up. Yeah, if we pop that there, like so, then we can come back and add some parking and things. Can't talk. This is all pretty filled up. We may just add some trees around there, but I'd like, yeah, to spot around here a few little dog parks and small parks as well. Oh, we've unlocked the switch on factory. We'll save that for later. There we go. A spattering of parks across this area. Not too many. We don't want to make it too expensive to live in. And then down here, I'm just thinking if we can just pick a no, we want this road here, the alley, and just sort of bring that up like that. We could add in a campfire site. Okay, I want to place it against the road that I want to place it against. So we'll do that and we'll try again. There we go. Oh, we've got it. Yep, that's it. There we go. Excellent. And we'll pop that one in there. And that is right by the river. And we can do some detailing around that as well. Excellent. And I'm most definitely going to take a traffic light off. There is no traffic light to take off. So that is good. How is everything looking in here? I think it's looking good. We're going to get to some detailing in a moment. We do need to add a district around here because at the minute our services are diving around all over the place and taking in every district around the map, which we don't want to do. So let me draw this in and then we'll see what name we get. And there we go, we'll complete the area and we've got Vermont Way. Yeah, I think you guys can come up with something better for there, so let me know in the comments. And I have seen your other names for other areas. I think we'll have a naming episode. Well, not the whole episode naming. We'll do naming in another episode is what I was going to say. Do we not have ambulance services around here? Did we not put a hospital in? Did I accidentally skip that altogether? Healthcare availability is looking absolutely rubbish down here. I think I might have done. Let's go for a small medical clinic. Somewhere over here coming off the main road would be good. Yeah, maybe we'll just take out that commercial there, which is not letting me do. Let's delete that. Let's delete that. And we'll pop it there. Overlapping items? I don't think so. If I anarchy that in, you'll let me, won't you? Yeah, there we go. Excellent. So you go out and deal with everybody, please. And then we want to set your operating district to just Vermont Way, or Vermont Way. I'm pronouncing it weirdly. I do apologise. And then what I'm going to do is with the schools, I'm going to set their districts to just in here as well. Okay, yeah, I've got to press escape, otherwise it removes it. and the firehouse and the police station. There we go. So that's the schools. Yeah, crematorium is the other thing. This one here is what I'm looking for. Cemetery. I tell you what, let's look under this menu. That'll make it a little bit more obvious. So we've got healthcare there. The nearest crematorium is this one all the way over here. Is that going to be enough? It's got plenty of space and it's got plenty of hearses. There's quite a few out gathering at the minute, but that might have been because of struggling for medical. And that one's okay. Yeah, I think that'll be okay for this area. So we'll let them all calm down and deal with what's going on. Yeah, and I think we'll just dive into a little bit of detailing. Oh, just halfway through that, we've hit Metropolis, which is great. Nice injection of cash, more things we can unlock, more squares as well, which is good. I was just going to be popping in the last thing here, which is the trees. I'm going to go for the largest size and elderly, so mature and elderly. Snapping is on is fine. Sets, I mean, that should be okay. I go like that along there. Yeah, that's it. Just to sort of fill up some of the little gaps that we've got without going over the trees. Without going over the houses. And I think that's really going to add a little something. I'm going to do brush strength on 100. There we go. Get as many trees in and around here as we can. You'll notice as well that I added a mausoleum, I think it was called, which only gives one hearse. Which is a bit low for this area. They are gagging for some hearses at the moment. I think we've had a little mini death wave because I forgot that anything that was over here was set to this area and not this area. So that little mausoleum is going to give us one, which should keep us going for a while. Let me just finish putting the rest of these in. I like sort of leaving open bits of land as well like this. So when you do build around it, particularly when you're not in a grid, just thinking about adding some paths through here. Yeah, let's just do that while I think of it. By this path. Yeah, when you're not by this park, when you're not in a grid like this, it means you can scroll through there. There we go. Excellent. Leave some open spaces, add some trees in, and it really just adds to the way it all looks. I think we might need some parking along the back here. I might come back and add some parking. Ooh, what would you say about that little community? I am loving the look of this little community. This is the teeny tiny mausoleum, which I can't remember if that's an asset or if that was something that was added in one of the updates. To be honest, I've completely lost track. I think that is looking fantastic. I am wondering with the amount of people that could be living in here. What have we got? 12 out of 12 households, 24, 36. Yeah, I think we'll be okay. No, do you know what I'm going to do? No, we're going to remove these houses that are behind and we are going to pop some parking in. I'm absolutely loving this little community over here. A little bit more work to be done. We've got to get the mass transit in there, and some of the land is a bit lumpy bumpy, but we'll come back to that. There's 3,500 people living in Vermont Way, which you lovely people are going to rename for me, which has taken our city over 100,000 citizens. We finally got there, but there's still so much more to do, so be back here for the next one. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and then watch the next video on the screen. Have a great day, everybody. Take care. Bye-bye.